Let's talk about the NBA's contenders versus the pretenders. And I'm trying to get through this with no edits. So, say like, comment, subscribe for one takes. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about the teams who really are doing the thing and who are not doing the thing. Now, off the strength, I'm going to immediately eliminate some teams from this conversation. Those teams include the Sacramento Kings, the New Orleans Pelicans, the Los Angeles Clippers, the Utah Jazz, Dallas Mavericks, the Portland Trail Blazers, the Memphis Grizzlies, the Golden State Warriors, and the Phoenix Suns. On the other side, we have the Washington Wizards, the Indiana Pacers, the Brooklyn Nets, the Charlotte Hornets, the Milwaukee Bucks, the Chicago Bulls, the Atlanta Hawks, and the Miami Heat. I am immediately and unequivocally eliminating. Oh yeah, the Orlando Magic, the Philadelphia 76ers, the Toronto Raptors, and the Boston Celtics. I'm eliminating these teams from the conversation in this video because of some obvious factors, including injuries to top players, the team just being flagrantly bad and trying to tank, and or me just not believing that team has the possibility to win and not believing in that possibility from the beginning of the season. With that being said, if you have an issue with that, go ahead and put in the conversation why you think your team is an actual contender. If I see a Raptors fan talk about why the Raptors are contenders, you got it. You got it. Anywho, let us begin this discussion with Houston Rockets. I'm going from the bottom of the bracket up. The Houston Rockets. They're currently giving the Los Angeles Lakers a belt. And you will see what I think about the Lakers right here. You know what I'm saying? And I'm also going to review that game to actually get a more sense of how their Rockets and Lakers were playing. Stuff like that. But the Rockets currently are fraudulent. They're the 6th seed. They were like the 2 seed last season. They added KD. Obviously, they lost Fred VanVleet, but and Dylan Brooks. People were like, "Oh, with the addition to KD, you know, he doesn't need the ball to score. Just that third, or he doesn't need the ball OD to score." Da da da. They needed offense. They needed half court creation. They got Kevin Durant. Obviously, the lack of a point guard that was a big problem. But the real issue here with Kevin Durant on the team is something that a real point guard would not fix all the way. Real issue here is the combination of KD, being an older player, and also Ime Udoka's coach. Because the problems that you see here with KD are the same problems you see with how he was handling Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum in the playoffs, where he was giving them all type of playmaker responsibility that they couldn't really handle. You know what I'm saying? Trying to funnel the playmaker through them, couldn't really handle it. And wasn't really breaking the gaps in defense and stuff like that and breaking the double teams from them trying to get the ball out of those two hands with off-ball movement. It was just ISOs. And Kevin Durant, I'm not gonna lie. And it's also partly Kevin Durant's fault. I mean, I think it's the entire team could play better offensively, but I think, and also you need Reed Shepherd and Amen Thompson to kind of step up to that kind of responsibility of being point guards and stuff like that, and or just having that primarily playmaking responsibility and stuff like that, and then also being able to kind of be off ball, not be off ball. Amen Thompson's great off ball. Reed Shepherd's kind of go, but being able to get the on ball responsibility, kind of need to step up to that. And like at the same time, the problem was just with the team, like Steven Adams, for example. I know it's not his game, but like you see some clips where Steven Adams is getting because KD gets doubled from like half court line or even before that, where he passes the ball to Steven Adams. Steven Adams doesn't even look at the basket. Then take that one little dribble on some Isaiah Hartenstein type of timing, where you don't have to go all the way. You don't have to do some crazy stuff. I don't know, like, or just getting them in better positions. And then also KD, he doesn't really move off ball. He doesn't really move off ball much at all. I understand he's like 38, you know what I'm saying, on the older side, but you need to just cut into the basket, simple cuts to the basket, where it, you know, you get doubled, pass the ball, cut to the basket. Like, and also, even if it's not KD, like it's someone else just cuts to the basket. Like, you know what I mean? Like, just things to break these double teams that don't allow it, and also just not parking Şengün in the corner or in the dunker spot. And you kind of need Şengün to be the hub of the offense, or else when he gets doubled on the baseline, it's just gonna lead to bad shots, the contested mid ranges. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just need a better offensive scheme like that maximizes the players on the court, and the players already have their flaws. And KD, he just needs to be put in a better position to score. But that's also partially KD's fault for not putting himself in that position at the same time. So it's just a mix of a bunch of different bad things that are happening here. That a proper point guard would help. It would definitely help. Like a CP3 in a younger age or something like that. Or obviously from Rev or I don't know, Drew Holiday or something. I don't know, but it still wouldn't really address the core of the issue, which is just the sets. But again, this is all just why I don't believe they're really at all. Yeah, let's move on. The Cleveland Cavaliers. Also, that might have all just been capped. So let me know if any of that was just wrong, flagrantly wrong. I'm gonna watch tape to kind of confirm stuff. But also, they're really bad in the clutch. So KD being not clutch allegations are kind of like, I'm always seeing Shankun taking a bad shot in the clutch, or Alba taking a bad shot in the clutch. Bad shots are taken in the clutch very often. So, Cleveland Cavaliers, they are not contenders. I said this earlier, I'll say it again. You need D-Mitch to drop 30 a game, you're not going to win, unfortunately. It's a similar situation with the Utah Jazz, bro. And also, Evan Mobley box out challenge. Please, I'm not even asking you to get dropped 25 and 12 and be freaking Kevin Garnett. I'm not even asking for that. But can you grab a box out? You know what I'm saying? Like, that Knicks game they just lost because he freaking didn't box out. he's just playing in space, bro. Raw DPOY allegations, bro. We're just playing in space and just out there doing nothing. Like, I understand part of it is like, you don't get involved in the offense, you start lackadaisical a little bit, or when in certain situations. And also, D-Mitch isn't the best passer, obviously. He isn't the best passer. He doesn't elevate his teammates in terms of necessarily always getting in the position to obviously get buckets, but he's also like one of the only dogs on the team, bro. And anyone who's watching knows this, bro. So I'm just saying, like, I'm not even asking him to go crazy. It's like the little stuff. I feel like it's the little stuff sometimes where it's just like you get an easy bucket that way. But also that also gets with the offense where it's like they need to evolve him Mobley more. They need to get him in positions to rotate the basket, all this other stuff. But I think part of it is just like, can you be more aggressive, man? Can you be more aggressive? And not necessarily aggressive on the wing, but just, I don't know, like, get better mismatches. And when you get a mismatch, go up strong. You feel me? Like, go up strong. Also, Chet Holmgren time. Or just, I don't know, be in a position where you can just shoot over somebody. Like, you don't even necessarily need to bang down low or whatever, but you can just, hey, I'm bigger than you, turn around, it's over. Bigger than you, turn around, it's over. I'm bigger than you, turn around, it's over. But again, that kind of goes with the offensive scheme. You kind of have to that's coaching. But and it's just another situation where Image is on the team and it's like, Image got to be Superman. I'm winning at all. And they're also just losing a lot more games. Like they're not as good as they were last season. Timberwolves. Who could have guessed Randall Gobert on the team were not contenders? But forget that, because they literally made the conference finals like back-to-back, right? So in theory, they're contenders. But Anthony Edwards has improved as an offensive player, for sure. Numbers-wise. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know what... I mean, I've seen his playmaking, a little bit more playmaking for him, but like, I haven't watched enough Ant tape to know exactly what he's done 100% better at, especially because he was talking about how he like worked more in the post, but I haven't really seen him post up. I have seen a lot more mid-ranges from him, but and Randall having a good season as well. Gobert regressing some, and Terry Jr. didn't progress as much as you wanted to. Rob Dillingham is just on terrible allegations. They really traded 2 picks to get Rob Dillingham. Ooh, that look bad right now. That look bad. He getting outplayed by Bones Highland on a regular basis. Even though he could be a little defensive disruptor, but like it's just, it looks bad for Rob Dillingham. They be showing that clip of him, like, or the picture of him where it says Donda Education. It's like, it looks so gross. They're just a really good team, but they're just one of those teams that they're just a good team. You know what I mean? They're not good. Yeah, they beat the Thunder the other day. They're capable of doing that, but I don't see it, bro. I don't see it. I don't know. Just me. The New York Knicks now, actual contender. They are an actual contender. People are on fire. Apparently, Cat's actually playing defense now. Josh Hart can shoot threes now, for real. OG Anunoby, Mikal Bridges, they're doing OG Anunoby, Mikal Bridges things. Jalen Brunson, he's doing Jalen Brunson things. Tyler Kolek is a real player. Like, he's a really good guy. The Jalen Clarkson acquisition did exactly what it was supposed to do. Who else is playing well? Someone else is playing well. I don't know. But that Yabusele deal is nasty work. But yeah, the Knicks have an actual bench now, so that's nice. Man, Mitchell Robinson, he needs to learn how to shoot a free throw. So if they do hike a Mitch in the playoffs, you're fried. But Mitchell Robinson trainer, he need to be investigated. I don't know what's. Yeah, they especially in this East, it's two teams you gotta look out for. If I'm being honest, it's two teams. Not really weird. The Lakers are not contenders at all. I'm surprised. A lot of people saw this coming going into the season. A lot of people are seeing it now. That defense, sorry. The effort, sorry. And I'm not going to lie, Luka, been kind of sus right now. I won't lie. By the allegations, not messing with the flow of the offense. But to be honest with you, it's just the team, bro. Luka, AR, Braun, defense, frick, bro. Especially when, I don't know, you just have like offense-only players and defense-only players on the team, between like we actually more having lapses. Vando, Marcus Smart, kinda, but he has some moments here and there. Dog Connect can't even get PT. Bronny can't get PT. The rookie Adu Euro, he can't get PT. Like, it's just tough. Like, roster is just cooked, bro. Ironically, DeAndre Ayton has actually been one of the brighter spots. I give credit where it's due. He has been at one of the brighter spots on this roster. Jackson Hayes is cool, I guess. He's cool, but like the roster as is, not built. Some of that is Bron's fault for sure. Some of that is just like it just is what it is. Like, I don't know what to tell you. It's not gonna happen, bro. Not as it currently constructed. As much as I would like to see Mr. 77 and Mr. 23 go ballistic, I just don't think that's gonna happen, bro. They have to elevate to a whole other level, bro. That I just don't see possible. Especially if JJ Redick, he's very strict with his rotations. It's like at some point we kind of need to see something different. I mean, and we can't keep doing the same thing and expect a different result. And I understand part of that is just because you have players that are just playing buns, but you know what I mean? Change sometimes. I don't know, man. The Pistons. It's hard for me to say they're contenders just because they I mean, actually, you know what? I'm going to just be bald. They're contenders. If you can make the NBA Finals, you're a contender. This team is arguably the best. I mean, what am I saying? Arguably, they're really the one seed. But they have a serious, like, when I say arguably the best, I mean, like, awesome, like, they clear the second best team. Like, there's argument that they clear the Knicks just because they're playing this good. They have this much hustle. They have these much nice players. They clamp in other teams, like, they got hustle players. They got Cade Cunningham, like a top 3 or like arguably top 3 point guard in the league. Like, it's him, it's Jalen Brunson, is Steph Curry. So I mean, looking at probably one of the top 3 point guard in the league. Dylan Durant, an extremely nice All NBA center. Like, Isaiah Stewart, another great defensive player. Like, I could just name off players in this. Ron Holland putting nice flashes on display. Duncan Robinson playing good for them. They got shooting, got spacing with him and Tobias Harris. Like, they got what you need, bro. And then they got the freaking trade allegations traded for my guy. I'm not a fan of that. I don't think they're a fan of that either. Honestly, there's argument to do it. They make that one trade to get that elite freaking shooter, third option, or really second perimeter player to be that guy, because Jaden Ivey, he's had moments here and there, but it's looking a little shaky with that. So they could honestly buy in and say, oh, Jaden Ivey, Ron Holland, or Jaden Ivey and freaking like Robinson or something, or Jaden Ivey and I don't know, Paul Reed, or one Tobias Harris, and just get up out of here, trade for somebody, elevate that even more. Although the way it's looking with trading for somebody doing that, I don't know if that's even a good idea. But yeah, they're contenders. They got what it takes. And I like watching them play. Asar Thompson, I forgot about Asar Thompson, bro. Asar Thompson to lift up even more. Oh, it's over. Asar Thompson reach higher ability is over. As would be. The Denver Nuggets have Nikola Jokic. Oh yeah, Cam Johnson, get well soon, bro. I'm praying for Cam Johnson, bro. Well soon. I pray for you this Christmas that Jesus just heals that bone bruise. That's the gift I want. Cam Johnson, bro. Former net. Get well soon, my guy. Soon. See you on that court. What, man? Yeah, they're contenders. They're Jokic. Jokic, I ain't gonna lie, your defense you tighten up, bro. You gotta tighten up. But again, yeah, Jokic. Do I need to talk about why the Nuggets are contenders? I think we with Bruce Brown and Tim Hardaway. The Spurs, OKC's kryptonite, bro. 8 straight wins, bro. 8 straight. It's up, bro. It's up. Are they contend? Yes. Locked on Spurs. They're contenders, bro. I seen it. I seen enough. Seen them play on the court. Seen them trounce these other teams. Seen them beat OKC 3 times in a row with the Wemby on his bench. Freaking bench menace. Just get in there, get buckets, play defense, get blocks, be a nice play, release valve playmaker, all that stuff. And they're doing European chants too. Oh yeah, it's over. They got the aura in it. Once you add that aura to it, it's over. E Hart getting on that realm. Castle getting on that realm. Fox getting on that realm and getting the middies. Like, I don't know what to say, bro. This team, they got what it takes. I already talked about it in the other video. They got what it takes, bro. And then the former shit. I'm not talking about OKC in this video. So, there you have it. Those are the contenders and the pretenders of this league. You know what I'm saying? Any agreements, disagreements? Any comments? Comment them. Like, subscribe. I'm trying to get to 1,000. Please. Would you please hit that button for me? And bye. Ooh.